do when it's just us two. But tonight.
Morning, 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 morning.
Please, can I have some more?
Morning, morning, morning. Y'all get the likes up since you're in here. Morning, morning, morning. As promised, I did come back for the reunion. I kept saying I was going to come back for the reunion. I came back for the reunion. Okay, I promised y'all I was going to come back for the reunion. I came back for the damn reunion. So y'all get my likes up. Morning, Kimberly. Good morning, big bro. Morning, Felicia. Morning, Jay Breeze. Morning, Latoya. Latanya, I mean. What's good, y'all? Whoever ain't here, F them. They'll pun the replay. You said part so far was better than the whole season. My God. Look, we'll talk about that at the beginning of it. Okay. We'll talk about that at the beginning of it. Excuse me. What's good? Morning, Janice. Morning. Is it Twan? Morning, morning, morning. Morning to Joba. Morning, y'all. Y'all all right? Y'all good? Y'all chilling? Y'all palan? Y'all all right? And Spencer, I know you lying. Talk about some you fast forward do most of it and you only caught 15 minutes. Girl. Good morning, Jeannie. How you doing, boo? You in Canada. Child, not you in Canada selling jury. Girl, well, shout out to the Canadians, honey. Shout out to the Canadians, honey. I'm with it. I'm with it. Uh, Not the timeshare people tried to set you up. Well, that's what you get. I told you all them timeshares ain't nothing but some damn scams, if you ask me. But there's no shade to the Canadian folk. We just don't get a lot of y'all around here. Okay? We just don't get a lot of y'all around here. That's all. You know, they be in Jamaica and the West Indies and in Peru and shit like that. You know, I got a lot of people right there. I don't get too many Canadians like Tom Mack. I lived in Astoria, Queens, and Arlington, Texas for a bit. But then you decided to curl your ass down to Canada, where y'all got a prime minister and shit. Look, I ain't even mad with you. You got room at your house? I gladly come. At least until that pink bitch get out of office. I just wanted the weekend here at the beach and eat some fried shrimp. What I tell y'all about eating that? All y'all going to hell because it said in the Bible, y'all ain't supposed to be around here eating shellfish. Y'all just do what the hell y'all want to do and think y'all finna make it into heaven. Okay. I love for you to come to Toronto, child. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 7 minutes, 33 seconds in. Don't rush the gags. And people not supposed to have twos, but here we are. That too. I ain't got no motherfuckers. See, I ain't worried about none of that because I ain't got no tattoos. I don't eat no shellfish. I don't eat fish, period. I'm allergic. Do a poll and set up a meet and greet for us Canadians. Child. I love to be up there singing old Canada with y'all, but I don't have tattoos. You ain't got no tattoos? Why you ain't got no chest piece? Okay, why you ain't got no sleeve? Ain't that what y'all straight niggas do? Y'all goddamn get chest pieces and sleeves. Sleeves. Why ain't get none? I think people pick and choose this sin, but it's a discussion for another day. Child. I will table it, funny. Listen, y'all, I really been into these AI stories that I be watching on Instagram. I'm thinking about doing a segment about them. Like I pick maybe two or three of them and I come up here, I watch it with y'all, and then we'll discuss it. I like a lot of the little AI segments that I be seeing on Instagram. Now, a lot of them be like Nigeria and Kenya and Africa's and Wakandias and all of that. But a lot of them still be real good, and the niggas be fine, be clear. But a lot of them be real interesting. And so I thought about I might just do a smaller segment, news segment on that where I pick like two or three of them. We'll watch them and we'll discuss them and see what y'all think about them. Are you gonna make your own fashion rover video? Of course, that's a staple here. All the jobs in Canada, I believe it. 10. All right, y'all. So Belle Collective. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why I stopped doing Bell Collective a month ago, because that's literally the last time I talked about them when I checked, it was a good month ago. The reason why I stopped is because the season just got boring. And listen, I love Latrice. I like Carrie. I love Selena. I live for some Tambra. You know what I mean? Like I like them. And it's no shade to them at all. I love me some Carlos. Okay, Carlos. All right. Love me some Carlos. I support any and everything that he does and that he has. And I've proven that. From this show, The Bold and Bougie, to grown in gospel that don't even come on no more. Like I support a lot of what Carlos got going on. I do. All right. That's my gay brother in Christ. I love me some Carlos. I don't care what nobody say about him. I love me some Carlos. He ain't no different than a Mona Scott Young or no Bravo Andy or none of that. He's no different. Love me some Carlos. However, this season just did not do it for me. It didn't. And I didn't feel the need to come up out of being tired to watch Bell Collective on a Friday night. I know because y'all know I sat in the chair on Fridays anyhow. And beforehand, I used to just make myself be up, stay up, and watch it just so that I can come back to y'all on Saturday if I don't feel like doing it that night. But I just got to a point where it just bored me. It bored me. And I didn't feel the reason to or the need to have to make myself stay up when I'm tired and talk about it. I'm just gonna be like, no shade to you, Carlos, because I know you'd be around here. There's no shade to you, there's no shade to the production, and there's no shade to the cast. It just bored me. It bored me. The only interesting thing that I could say that went down was the situation between Carrie Paul and her mammy-in-law. But to let the streets tell it, that shit fake. they only did that to give Curry Paul something else to talk about. No shade to you, Curry. I'm just telling you what I heard around the Juanitas and them. Juanita and them said that you, Matt, and your mammy-in-law is all some frauds around there. That whole thing was a plotation to give you much more of a storyline because you really won't giving us nothing for us to talk about. I'm just, and the gag is, a part of me believe it. Curry, now that ain't to say that what you and your mama, like, y'all don't got some issues. I'm more than sure y'all might have some issues, but were they that deep and profound enough as y'all made it? I don't know. But and it just like, and here I thought that was gonna be like a big thing, and then I'd be ready to see it. Yeah, I ain't necessarily have to have that either. No shade. I ain't necessarily had to have that either. Like, I don't know what Bell Collective needs to do to get interesting, but y'all need to do something to get interesting. All right. Carlos, maybe the thing you need to do is stay in your executive producer bag and don't worry about, well, I don't want to film with this person, or I don't want, well, then you just won't be here. Carlos, you might need to get back into your Bravo bag and do it the way Bravo do it. It don't matter if you don't want to film with a bitch. Either you film with her ass or you don't get paid or you won't be here. Period. Them people would not be there if it were not for you. Fuck Boss Hog. None of them would be there if it were not for you deciding to turn this Letitia's thing into something. And that's just fact. I mean, I don't know, Carlos. But I decided, hey, good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all make sure to like up the live. But that I don't want to film stuff is what ruined that other show. That part. Or cast shakeup. Something. Like, I don't know what needs to happen with Bell Collector, but something needs to happen with Bell Collector. Like, because it just did not interest me. It didn't. Like, me, Scotty, and JoJo didn't even do roast and review. And here's the gag. Y'all won't even asking us for it. Like, Y'all wasn't even asking us for it. Y'all won't even asking me about the Bell Collective Lab, where the lab been. Y'all didn't even ask me for it. The only person that was asking me about it was Busy. Busy was the only person that would ask me on Mondays, what happened to the review? Y'all didn't ask me for it. Y'all probably won't even watching the shit. That's why y'all didn't ask. This show has grown stale, being loyal to stale bells like Boss Hog and Tambra. If you ain't bell worthy, get off the show. I mean, and I love Tambra. I do. I love the Midday Deep. I love her a lot. But yeah, y'all, that's the excuse that I got. All right. I won't feeling it. I won't feeling it. I got bored with it and I just didn't feel like talking about it. So I didn't. But I'm here. I watched enough of it to be here for the reunion to know exactly what they talk about and what's going on. Plus, I was seeing clips. So I'm caught up with a lot of stuff that I really didn't even need to sit and watch the damn show. But anyway, that's just my rant. All right. That's my excuse. All right, that's my excuse. That's my little rant. And that's really all I got. Y'all get my likes up. Now, let's get on down to the reunion. Now, let's talk about these fashions, girl. Um, let's talk about these good fashions, girl. Um, I can appreciate there being a theme. Y'all know usually when it comes to this show in particular, it be all over the place. The fashions be all over the place. The fashions do not be coherent with one another, and it don't be like an actual theme. All right, I can appreciate there was some sort of a theme, and there was color coordination, this season. I agree with that. Boss Hog look horrible. Okay, Boss Hog looks horrible. I don't care what nobody say. Boss Hog looks horrible. I hated what she had on. She couldn't even walk in the damn shoes. Okay, I hated that evil wing piece she has. I hated it. Hated it. Hated it. I hate her hair. I hate her hair. Her face already big, so the hair made it bigger. I didn't like it at all. There was nothing about Boss Hog that I liked. Absolutely nothing. Didn't like it. And it ain't got nothing to do with me not liking her because I cannot stand her guts but say that she looked good. I proved that when it came down to Giselle and RHOP. So it ain't got nothing to do with me not liking and can't standing her raggedy ass guts. It's just true tea. I hated it. I hated everything about it. Tambra looked cute. Tambra looked cute, but Tambra gives what she always gives. Like, it was on brand for Tambra. Latrice looked amazing. Latrice looked amazing. And I think the inside of her dress was like a bluish type of color. Like, it was different from what she had on the outside. And I saw that when she was sitting down. I think it was like a blue type on the inside of it. Gorgeous. Latrice looked gorgeous. Loved just long black hair. She didn't try to do too much to it. She didn't try to put in a whole bunch of curls or whatever. Real cute. She looked great. Marie looked good too. Marie looked good too. I absolutely loved her dress. I loved the pattern on it. I loved the bedazzleness of it all. Now I ain't care for that cape she had with it. I didn't care for the cape she had with it. I felt like that just threw it off. Her without the cape, like we see in the picture here, absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Selena looked gorgeous. Loved her dress. It looks good on her. Loved the hair too. It looked great. Um, Carrie was cute. Carrie was cute. For me, it just be the shit that be sticking out. These wings and shit that y'all just gotta stick out, like the wings and shit. I ain't necessarily gotta have that. Okay, I ain't necessarily gotta have that. Now, my most two favorites, I would say Selena and Latrice. For me, my most two favorites, I would say Selena and Latrice. But Tambra looked good, her usual. But she looked good. I don't care what y'all say. I liked Marie's dress. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I like Marie's dress. I liked it better without that gold cape that she came up in. I hated the cape. Didn't need the cape. I love the dress without the cape. Marie looked good. I liked what Marie had on. Fuck y'all. Carrie looked cute, but the whole weed thing, I could have dealt without that. The only person, in my opinion, that looked a hot rubbish ass mess was Boss Hog. But that's my opinion, and that's what I got for the fashion. Moving on. All right, so that's the fashions. So all of the ladies, a couple arrived down to the studio. Latrice was asked, who does she think will have a lot of explaining to do? And she says, Boss Hog. Because a lot of shit was started because of her. Also, the outside noise, meaning her guinea pig. So Selena says she hopes that the Bells come to stand on business because to her, the whole collective is flip-flopping. Now that's what Selena say. Don't come to me. Selena said that. I'm just the bearer of the news. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the bearer of the news. I'm just saying what Selena said. Selena feels like the group as a collective is flip-flopping. I don't know. So Boss Hog says when it comes to other people bringing in outside people is never a problem, but when she brings someone who has a voice for her, there's a problem. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Boss Hog, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Because you get up here and you're saying shit like that, but then later on in the episode, I don't need nobody to be my mouthpiece. I am the motherfucking mouthpiece. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? You don't get the right to get up here and try to act like you that bitch like that, but then you want to turn around and holler about you needed backup. Like, which one is it? That's why you tired, you raggedy, you late, and you through. And I will never see it for you. I don't give a fuck how much you get up here and try to act like you build this and you did this and you did that, girl. You sounded like Mella Yella. And if it wasn't for Carlos King giving your ass a table, you wouldn't have a table to give to nobody else. So, girl, pipe your raggedy ass the fuck down somewhere. It took Carlos to give you a chance to be able to sit on any stage dealing with own. So, girl, don't nobody owe you nothing. You the weakest link up here acting like you're owed something. Like, girl, beat it. Moving on. So the Latrice and Boss Hog drama. Cause you did, bitch, will live rent-free in my head forever. I feel like out of a lot of things that happened up here on Belle Collective, that will live in Belle Collective's history. Okay? Because the way that Latrice delivered that, Latrice was sick of her. Okay? Latrice was sick of her. She was. Latrice was sick of her. Okay, go Tracy. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Hey, okay, sip a cardi like it's your birthday. Period. Tracy Pooh was sick of her. Cause you did, bitch. I said, ooh. Tracy, you really should put that on a t-shirt. I swear to God, I buy. All right. Tracy, you really need to put that on a t-shirt. I swear to God on everything I love, I buy. I would. I would, because that lives rent free in my head. Period, point blank. Hey to everybody that's coming up in here. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you, T. Girl, do you even know what you saying? It's just running her damn mouth because she got lips. That's what's going on, VS. Okay? That's what's going on, VS. She running her damn mouth because she got lips. That's all. Mouth running 2,000 miles next to nothing. moving, moving on. So Boss Hog feels like her and Latrice are in a much better space. But then when Carlos asks Latrice, is Boss Hog somebody she could trust again? She says they came a long way and they're in a good space now. But she can't trust her at all. She feels like she's done a lot of underhanded things that she cannot turn a blind eye to no more. And so when she asks what those things are, she still believes the shit that Josh said. So Boss Hawk says that she watches Josh's interview, and he also said that he gave Latrice a storyline. So how is what he says true about her, but what he said about Latrice isn't? Now, y'all know I'm very fair. Okay? Yeah. Y'all know I'm very fair. Despite what a lot of people want to run out here and say about they fat ass necks. I'm a fair bitch when I gotta be fair. Now, Tracy, go Tracy. Okay. Tracy, Josh, Josh is a punk ass lie. I'm gonna say what I was gonna say. Josh is a punk ass lie. Okay. Josh is a liar. All right. And I ain't even gonna hold you. Boss Hog did make a point. She did. As much as I hate to admit it, she did make a point. How can you believe what Josh say about her? But in the same interview, he also said that he gave you a storyline, and if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have had nothing to talk about. And that's an out and out lie. Like I hate to be that one. I do. I hate to be that one. I do. But I'm always gonna be fair in my assessment. Josh is a punk ass lie. He is. He is. And it came out that Josh did lie on Boss Hog. Now, that don't mean Boss Hog didn't reach out to ex-employees. What that means is she didn't go through Josh to do that shit. Look, we listen, no shade, all right? But Josh is a punk ass lie, not a punk ass lie. I don't believe nothing that comes out of Josh's mouth. I don't. Josh is mad and Josh is hurt because Josh felt like you chose your husband over your friendship. So, what better way to get back at you than to try to use Boss Hog as a pawn? I'm just telling you what these gay punks out here do. Okay? That is what these gay sissified ass punks will go out here and do. All right? I know my kind. And that is what they do. That is what they do. He's hurt and he feels away because you chose your husband over him. Not that I'm mad at it, because I mean, hey, you're supposed to choose your husband. That's what the Bible say. Now we always talk about the Bible. That is what the Bible say. And he's hurt and he's mad and he feels away. So what better way to get back at you than to try to use her to do it? And get up here and say, well, without me, she wouldn't have had a storyline. Like, you know, I'm fair. I'm fair. And I'm sorry, Treese. She kind of got you with that. She did. No tea, no shade, but she did. Because I don't believe nothing that came from Josh. I saw bros chat. All right. And I don't believe a damn thing. Shout out to bro chat, by the way. We would DM each other back and forth on some stuff. Shout out to him. His little cute self. Okay. Shout out to bros chat, period. But I saw the interview too. Joshy is an act not punk ass lie. Okay? He's a hurt queen, is what Josh is. He's a hurt queen, and he tried to throw in Boss Hall because he knows that's a way to get back at the trees. He basically used y'all issue and created a bigger issue. Just saying. Moving on. So Latrice and Carrie's influencers event. How did Latrice feel seeing Marie ask Carrie why didn't she reach out to Boss Hog since she brought her to the collective? And so Marie says she wasn't saying it for her to exclude Latrice, but why not include Boss Hog? And then her and Carrie had a little banter. Here's my thing, Marie, why the fuck do you think you run the gambit to set up and try to question why somebody didn't want to use Boss Hog? Because they didn't want to use her ass. Do they sit up and question you and your choices for why you choose to do the things you do when it comes down to your events? No. Do anybody sit and question Boss Hog why they didn't do this, that thing, and the other? No. So what makes you think that because she brought her to the group, that she's somehow so indebted that she has to include her in every damn thing that she does? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Carrie Paul don't owe her nothing. All right? Hey, Allie. Carrie Paul don't owe her nothing. Fine, she brought her up here. But it's up to Kerry Paul to stay up here. Hello, somebody. It is up to Kerry Paul to stay up here. It is up to Kerry Paul to be interested enough to us to like her and want her to be around. She's not indebted to no damn boss hog. She's sitting over there talking about she has sold out brunches. Where? 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 I know a lot of people in Jackson, a lot of people of influence, and I ain't never heard them talk about her weak punk ass brunches with dirty ass plates and cold ass waffles. Where, girl? Where? I ain't never heard of none of y'all until this damn show. Be clear. Other than Latrice, because I remember hearing about her hair in the vending machines. So I already knew who she was, kind of, sort of, because I heard about her. I already knew Selena from Bring It, and I already knew Tambra from Bring It. She used to be one of the hostesses. But other than that, Marie, I ain't never heard of you into this shit. Boss Hog, I ain't never heard of you into this shit. Curry Paul, I ain't never heard of you into this shit. No shade. Hell yeah. Scotty debunked that. Girl, Scotty ain't even ever heard of her and her damn brunches. And he from there. And knows Latrice and Amanda. And he still ain't never heard of your fat funky ass. Hey Trinity, what's good, friend? Marie just did an interview with the blog or saying that the show is growing stale, while at the same time saying that Carrie slash New Bells are indebted to Boss Hog. Double talk Marie sounded dumb right now. Exactly. I ain't even hear that. I ain't even hear that. I ain't even know her funky ass did a damn interview. But I believe it. Girl, please. So then Marie says Carrie came with an agenda to attack her when she didn't know her from a can of rocks. That's very interesting that you want to bring that up, Marie, because we could say the same thing for you back in season 1, episode 1. When you came in there giving Lil Bo Peep tease with that dingy ass weave in your head, trying to get at Latrice. You didn't know Latrice from a hole in the wall, and you decided to come up here and attack her. So what's the damn difference? Even if that was the case, Marie, how is that any different than what you did to Latrice? How can you call out Carrie Paul for exhibiting the exact same behaviors you gave season 1? So even if that is the case, in my opinion, she followed damn suit. If that's where we're going with it, Carrie Paul did nothing but follow suit because you did the exact same thing to Latrice in season 1, episode 1, with that dingy ass wig you threw on top of your damn head. You came there to call her out about a hairpiece you got from her when you didn't even know her. Coming in there and giving Khadijah Lil Bo Peep tease. How dare you? Okay, how dare you? Talk about something if it weren't for people like you, Curry Paul wouldn't even be there. The delusions of grandeur that you live upon, Marie, should be studied. Okay. The delusions of grandeur that you live upon, Marie, you and Boss Hog for that matter, really needs to be studied. It really do. It needs to be studied because, yeah, and throw in Yellow Backbone. Because the thrice of y'all live in this delusional fictional land to where y'all think y'all that bitch. And got multiple businesses, but you still driving around in a Nissan Altima. And before that, you was driving around in a damn Astro van. Like, girl, you riding around in caravans looking for your cracked out ass mammy and that gay ass ex-husband of yours from corner to corner, block to block, strip to strip. Like, see, this is why Marie got me blocked now. But I don't give a fuck, bitch. I said what the fuck I said. Swaddling. Because it's the damn truth. Who is Yellow Backbone? Mella Yella. From Love and Marriage Huntsville. The ex-employee of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Mella Yella. Where you been, friend? I'm telling you. The delusions of grandeur, it needs to be studied. I swear it do. Y'all get my likes up. It's over 100 of y'all in here. 57 likes. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. Quit playing. I'm sorry, I was new to the term. Yeah, girl, you know we don't say her ashy ass name around here. We don't say her name around here. We damn sure don't put it in the chat around here. Mella Yella, Yellow Backbone, okay? Mellow Nut, okay? Mellow Mutt, Melodrama. That shit we say around here. We don't put that whore's name down in my chat. We don't say her name down in my church house. You know, we say shit like that. But all thrice of y'all delusions are great. Like whatever planet y'all living on, stay there. So Selena and her wedding slash planning of the wedding, girl. So Carrie bringing up the superstition about raining on a rainy day. It's just those rainy days. Spend a lifetime trying to wash away. Now, to Carrie's defense, that is what they say. Okay, to Carrie's defense, that is what they say. They say if it start raining down on your wedding day, girl, I don't know. But I do understand Selena's feelings. Like, girl, even if you believe in the superstitions, girl, you still don't need to say that out loud. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, Carrie Paul. That was real tacky. Okay, Carrie Paul, it is. That is real tacky. And even if you believe in the superstitions and all that shit, which is fine, you got that right. Still, you saying it out loud, Carrie, girl, why? Why, Curry? Why? Curry, one thing about you that I noticed, you ain't got to say everything that you thinking out loud. Okay? Now I know that may be hard for you to do, Carrie Paul, but all things considered, it's a time and a place for everything. Now, had that been like a little kiki between you and Matt, that's cool. But like, you know, to say it like in the open like that and throw that out in the atmosphere, Curry, you know better. Moving on. Selena calls out Curry for posting Mike on his wedding day when she asked her not to. Again, Curry. Again, you could have used. She sent you pictures of Mike. So for you to want to go back and put out them pictures, she probably didn't even have a chance to do it yet. So why would you do it, Curry, when she already asked you not to? Now, granted, when she called you out on it, you fixed it. You used another picture to use it, whatever the hell it was that you needed to use it for. But come on, Curry. Like, Curry, you be impulsive with a lot of shit, and then you want to turn around and, oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Come on, Curry. Girl, cut your shit. So the lady's Instagram followers and who has fake followers comes up, and Curry says that Marie does. And then they went to commercial break. During the break, Marie is talking to Boss Hog and Selena about that situation. And then she takes us down this road. It ain't fun. She takes us down this road to the reason why she got all those followers was because of some situation. No, the reason why her followers grew was because of some situation where some man named Polo I think she said the man name was Polo, got on his Instagram and talked about her like a dog, and Polo allegedly unalived her cousin or something. And he got up there and talked about her like a dog and was spreading business. And he got his come up off of her. And that's how her followers grew or some shit like that, and that turned into some type of trigger for her. Then she started crying. Now, listen, rest in peace to Marie's cousin that unfortunately got unalived allegedly by some nigga named Polo. All right. Rest in peace to her cousin. I'm not laughing at that. What I'm laughing at is I'm trying to understand the correlation, Marie. I am. I'm just trying to understand the correlation. You're saying you didn't buy your followers came up gradually because of him and the things that he was saying about you. And that's how they allegedly, as far as I'm concerned, Selena got the most followers out of everybody on the damn stage. Look, I'm not laughing at that, because people are gonna make it seem as though we're laughing at the fact that the cousin got unalived. I don't know nothing about this cousin. I wasn't there for none of that shit that was going on. I don't even know the laughs that Marie is talking about because I don't even follow Marie. So I'm not laughing at that. I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm just trying to understand what that got to do with anything, Marie. That's all I'm trying to figure out. What that got to do with anything, Marie? Rest in peace to your cousin. But what that got to do with anything, Marie? So because she's saying that you bought followers, that her saying that brought you back to that place? I mean, okay. I mean, okay, cool. Rest in peace to your cousin. I just don't follow. Moving on. So we get down to Tambra's reel. So Tambra says her dad is better. He's not where she wants him to be, but he is getting better, and he does have dementia. Now, listen, that is a hard thing to deal with because one of my aunties had dementia, and yeah, it does. It makes them lose their entire personality. It do. It makes them lose their entire personality, and it reduces them back to a damn child again. Okay, it do. It do. They got to start wearing Pampers again because they don't know how to hold themselves. Like they basically go back to being a child again, go back to being a baby, and it's hard to have to deal with that. It is. It's hard to deal with that. It's hard to live with that. It's hard to see that because you're used to your parents being your superheroes, and it's like don't nothing supposed to affect them until it does. And dementia is a very hard thing to deal with. So I applaud you, Tambra, and I salute you for still being your daddy's caregiver while still being on this show, still doing radio, still doing all of the things that you do. I'm sure it's hard. So shout out to you, Tambra. But if it gets too hard, get him a caregiver. And it could be somebody from the family. It could be somebody that you trust. It doesn't have to be a total stranger. Or get somebody that specializes in dementia. So they know what to do. They know what to expect. They know how to handle the situation. Like you might need to look into that, Tambra, because that's hard. And that's like a 24/7 type thing. Because they have them days where they don't even remember who they are and they do things that really can harm them. Like I had an aunt, my aunt that had it. I remember one time my uncle caught her in the middle of the night trying to put newspaper in the oven and light the oven because she was cold. She didn't know how to turn on the thermostat for the heat. She forgot how to do that. So and the oven was electric. She would have burnt the whole house down. Real talk. That's a real thing. She didn't know how to do that. She turned the oven on. She turned the oven on, put newspaper in it, and tried to light it with a match. Thank God my uncle woke up in time because both of them would have been burnt up to a crisp. Them two and the dog Trixie. Okay, because he had a what you call him, a dachshund hound called Trixie. All three of them would have been burnt to a crisp messing around with Miss Skinner. Like it ain't funny. It ain't funny, but when you talk about it now, you can kind of calculate it because she's dead and gone now. She died when in 2005. I was a junior in high school when she died. And she found out she had dementia. I wanna say I was in the eighth grade going into maybe was I in eighth grade? I say about eighth grade, maybe ninth grade. And you saw how quick it happened. Eighth grade, maybe ninth grade. She went from dementia to full-blown Alzheimer's, and then she died when I was a junior in high school. So, hers came quick. So, but it's different for everybody. She went from dementia to full blown Alzheimer's real quick. It was quick because I had to been at least eighth grade, possibly going into the ninth grade when she found out she had dementia. Then it went to straight up Alzheimer's. Then she died when I was a junior in high school. So, it happened quick. It happened quick, but she used to do little things like that. And it was dangerous. It was. And that's when, they started bringing in full-time caregivers to like be there to like help watch her. Because thank God my uncle was there. Because Lord knows the whole house and everybody in it would have been gone. So London Simone joins the stage, but she ain't stay up there too long because she wanted her daddy. Here go the gag, London. I want your daddy too. Moving on. So the outside noise confronting Latrice about Boss Hog. And Latrice says she owed nothing. No, Latrice says that wait. Latrice said that she owed nothing to the guinea pig. Okay. Latrice basically said that she don't even know why she was questioning her because she ain't never fucked with Shantae. She let that be known she ain't never fucked with Shantae. Shantae was never her friend. She ain't never fooled with her. And so she paid her ass dust. Shantae didn't need to come to her, talk to her about a damn thing. And I agree. And she also said she felt like the guinea pig was the boss hog's mouthpiece. And so Boss Hog says that she didn't need nobody to say anything for her, and she don't need nobody to be her mouthpiece. She is the mouthpiece. Again, double talking out the side of your neck, because we can go back in the season to where you admitted that you brought the guinea pig up here to have your back. You said that, Boss Hog. You got up here and you said verbatim, you bought the guinea pig up here to have your back. You can't have it both ways. You can't say I brought somebody up here because I'm so weak and mild and I needed somebody to have my back, but then want to turn around and say I don't need nobody to be my mouthpiece because I am the mouthpiece. So if that's the case, what is Shantae doing here? Shantae served nothing. Shantae's whole identity was getting up here, taking up for you. Then y'all wanted to throw in Amanda and try to act like, well, what's the difference between Amanda and Shantae? A big difference. Amanda was supposed to be cast. Amanda was supposed to be a part of the cast. Amanda wasn't sent up here to be Latrice's bodyguard or to be Latrice's mouthpiece or to be up here to have Latrice's back. No, 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 no. Mandy was supposed to be a part of the cast. That is the difference here. The guinea pig's whole sole purpose was to get up here to have Boss Hog's back. She wasn't brought up here to be a damn cast member. Like Amanda was. Amanda was supposed to be a part of the cast. Hello, somebody. So then that's when the guinea pig and Amanda, shout out to Amanda. Y'all know we live for Amanda around here. Shout out to Mandy. She look good, by the way. The guinea pig and Amanda done came onto the damn stage. Amanda never approached the other ladies spilling tea. Amanda never stirred up any drama. Child, I mean, she kind of did stir up some drama when it came down between her busting out Glendella. But, whatever. I'll let you have it. But I ain't gonna say Amanda ain't stirred up no controversy because she did. Okay. Now I ain't gonna lie. Amanda did stir up some controversy when it came down to Glendella. Okay. Now look, and I like Amanda. I like Amanda a lot, and I want her to be around. I ain't. But I ain't gonna act like she ain't ever stirred up no controversy because she did. Okay. I ain't gonna act like she ain't stirred up no controversy because she did. But shout out to Amanda. And be clear, before people try to make that a thing, that was something that Amanda did on her own. Latrice did not bring her up here for Amanda to do that. That was something that Amanda decided to do on her own. So I'm not finna blame Latrice for that. But she did start some damn controversy. Now we ain't gonna act like she didn't. Okay? We ain't gonna act like she did. So the guinea pig feels like Tambra and Latrice needs to take accountability and calls out double standards. There are no double standards. You were brought up here to be somebody's backbone because she ain't got one of her damn own. She ain't got one in her marriage, and she ain't got one when it comes to these ladies on the damn show. Be clear. You were brought on for one purpose and one purpose only. Guinea pig calls out Tambra for not really dating Greedy and says that she was dating the juice man. And the guinea pig says that Marie also knew about it because she had a whole video. What does any of that got to do with you, guinea pig? You don't even know Tambra. So you sitting up talking to some juice man, then you was sitting up pulling some espionage tease, recording it, then you want to send it to Marie's ass and Essie. Shout out to Essie because Marie said Essie was there too. What did any of that have to do with you? And what was the purpose of you recording the conversation? Guinea pig. What was the purpose of the recorded conversation? Then we find out that that Tambra put a cease and desist on the damn guinea pig. Then Tambra calls the damn juice man, whoever he is, calls the damn juice man while they was on the stage, and that was the end of the episode. Listen, Tambra and Damon are together. Tambra and Damon are a couple. Tambra and Damon have a daughter. I don't believe you, guinea pig. I don't believe you. I don't believe nothing that the juice man said. And then Damon even knows that man. Damon and Tambra, because I remember seeing that in the season where they went and they talked to that man about that shit. Do we not remember that? We saw it in the scene where her and Greedy went to go and get some juice. Is that the same man that we're talking about? We saw that. And he basically said, none of this shit you talking is landing. And even if it was some truth to it, what the fuck does that got to do with you, guinea pig? Just like Amanda said, you up here telling everybody else's business but your own. I don't know nothing about you, Shantae. I don't. I don't know nothing about you. I don't know nothing about you, where you come from, what's your lineage, what's your litter. I don't know nothing about you. Are you married? Do you got a man? Do you got children? Where you live? What you do for a living? We don't know nothing about you. Nothing. But you up here telling everybody else's damn business. Instead of you using this platform for us to get to know you and who you are and what you're about, you got up here being a damn lapdog. It's giving Shamia. It is. It's giving Shamia. The guinea pig's boyfriend knows that man too. Yeah, but who is her man? Who is her man? We don't know nothing about Shantae. We don't know nothing about Shantae. Her whole shtick this season was getting up here being a backbone for the boss hall. We don't know nothing about Shantae. Who is her boyfriend? Who is her man? What does he do? Where he from? What's his lineage? What pick of the litter did he come from? What's his occupation? Do he got a resume? It's so obvious that Shantae was there to basically target Latrice Tambra. But I don't need a motherfucking mouthpiece. I am the mouthpiece. You a fat fuck is what you is. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Okay, I done went over my hour. This first part of the reunion was pretty decent. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. It was pretty decent. Um, not damn. I said it, said it, said it. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to get y'all. I think this is just a 2-part. It should just be only 2 parts. Um, so we'll be back next Saturday for the second part. I am gonna watch it. Cause this first part, excuse me, for what it was decent. I didn't mind it. Didn't mind it at all. So y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the first part of the reunion. Let me know what y'all thought about the girls' fashions. Okay. And let me know what y'all think about the first part of the reunion as a whole, whose side y'all on, who y'all believe, things of that nature. Um, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mandy was flirting with Glenn. She shouldn't be on the show making the boss hog uncomfortable. She fat, ugly, black, and uncomfortable by her motherfucking self. Yummy. Yummy. I don't want to hear that. Because she's the same person who also sat down with Tambra Stalker. So if that's the case, Boss Hog shouldn't be on the show, making Tambra's ass uncomfortable. The fuck is you talking about? So it's okay for her to sit and make other people uncomfortable. But when it's done to her, Mandy don't need to be on the show. The only person that owe her fat ass anything is Glendale. It ain't her fucking show. That is a Carlos King and Kingdom Reign production. If it was not for Carlos giving her a fucking table, none of them there would be there. The fuck is you talking about, Yummy? It could be your opinion, but your opinion is trash. And I said that. Moving on. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Talk about your damn opinion. Fuck your opinion. Your opinion don't mean shit around here when it's dealing with the boss hall. Nah, bitch, fuck your fuck ass opinion. Bitch, you ain't gotta be damn here. You can curl your ass. Talk about some fuck my opinion. No, fuck your fuck ass opinion, bitch. You's a squatter. And it's obviously ain't the fucking channel for you, ho. K-ass. Matter of fact, I K-ass for you. Fuck is you around here talking about? Get your bitch ass on. You ain't got shit to say around here. Talk about shit, she's making somebody uncomfortable. She shouldn't be there. And bitch, your ass won't be here. Bye. Anyhow, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Now, I'm sorry I had to get out of character. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to get out of character. I had to come out my robe on that bitch. Okay, I had to step out my robe and my overlay on that hoe. It probably is Boss Hall. It probably is. I got her funky ass up out of here. I balled her ass up and threw her ass the fuck on out of here. Talking about making somebody uncomfortable. Anyway, that's... I don't know. I might clip that and put that in the shorts. That turned left real quick. I might clip that out and put that on the shorts or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more bitch. It might be Shantae ass too. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all saw I hog tied her ass up and threw her ass the fuck up out of here, didn't it? Think you finna come up here and talk your shit to me? No, the fuck you ain't. Anywho, that's it. That's all I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in these comments and y'all let me know. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop. You said her opinion is trash, and it was complete trash, filth, bullshit. Anyway, I'm trying to end it. The definition, and let me get you together real quick. Girl, she made me mad. Coming up in here, got the nerve of the unmitigated gall, trying to act like somebody made her feel so uncomfortable. Well, all of the fuck shit that she took a part in. She wants to sit here and feel uncomfortable? No way. Anywho, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Yeah, I'm gonna clip that out. I ain't gonna clip it out. I'm gonna clip it and put it on the show. I am. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. I might watch Married at First Sight episode 9, 8 or 9. I might watch that and give y'all that this afternoon. Also, Heart of Hustle Houston come on tonight. Heart of Hustle Houston come on tonight. I gotta make the link for it, but it do come on tonight. When I make the link, y'all will know. Make sure to hit y'all reminders for that. And I hope to see y'all tonight at 9:15. But other than that, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. If I don't see y'all for Marriage at First Sight, I will see y'all tonight for Heart and Hustle, because y'all know we're gonna be there for that. Now, may the Lord watch between me and thee. Why we absent one from another. Amen. Bye.
So tonight.